Hello and welcome back to the Colozoid. Today we have a brand new show, RWBY. Now I don't really know much about RWBY, all I know is that it's by the guys over at Rooster Teeth and that the title stands for Red, White, Blue and Yellow, I think. I don't even know what the show is about, all I know is that there is teams of some kinds and they compete against each other maybe. But you know, I've been meaning to watch this for a very long time and people have been praising it for a very long time as well.
We are remnants, byproducts of a forgotten past, an inevitable darkness, creatures of destruction. The creatures of Grimm set their sights on man and all of his creations, and in time, man's passion, resourcefulness, and ingenuity led them to the tools that would help even the odds. This power was appropriately named dust. But even the most brilliant lights eventually flicker and die. And when they are gone, darkness will return. So you may prepare your guardians. Build your monuments to a so-called free world. But take heed. There will be no victory in strength.
Perhaps victory is in the simpler things that you've long forgotten. Things that require a smaller, more honest soul.
So that's RWBY, I'm guessing.
We're not here for your money. Grab the dust.
So the dust is some kind of power.
Crystals. Burnt, uncut.
I said hands in the air. You got a death wish or something?
Yes?
I said put your hands in the air, now.
Are you robbing me?
Yes.
Yes. Oof, oh god, okay. She's strong as hell. The boss doesn't. Oh, there's a lot of them too. Ooh, nice sight.
Okay. Get her.
I like how they just started fighting for no reason, really. Oof, that guy's. Oh my god, yeah, they're dying.
You were worth every cent. Truly, you were.
Where?
Well, Red, I think we can all say it's been an eventful evening. And as much as I'd love to stick around, I'm afraid this
Is that a gun?
is
Yeah.
where we part ways.
Oh, it's a flare gun. Or was that like an explosion? Wow, he's quick.
You okay if I go after him? Hey!
Persistent. End of the line, Red!
Red. So that's her name? Or is she just part of some faction? And these are the whites, maybe? So magic is a real thing here. Okay, good to know.
We got a huntress!
Huntress, okay. She can just transform her weapon? How did a scythe turn into a gun? Where did the bullets come
You're a
from?
huntress.
So that's a big
Your
deal.
autograph.
I hope you realize that your actions tonight will not be taken lightly, young lady. You put yourself and others in great danger.
They started it.
If it were up to me,
I mean,
you'd
to be
sent
honest,
home
you were the one who
with a pat on the back,
started it.
there is someone here who would like to meet you.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby, okay.
Where did you learn to do this?
Signal Academy?
They taught you to use one of the most dangerous weapons ever designed?
Well, one teacher in particular.
I see.
How did she get the weapon?
It's just that I've only seen one other scythe wielder of that skill before. A dusty old crow.
That's my uncle. Sorry. That's my Uncle Crow. He's a teacher at Signal. I was complete garbage before he took me under his wing, and now I'm all like...
Under his wing, Crow.
So I've noticed.
I want to be a huntress.
You want to slay monsters?
Yeah.
Monsters.
I only have 2 more years of training left at Signal, and then I'm going to apply to Beacon. See, my sister's starting there this year, and she's trying to become a huntress. And
There's so much information.
Because I want to help people. And my parents always taught us to help others, so I thought, I might as well make a career out of it.
I love her.
mean, the police
I love
are
her so
right,
much.
But husband and huntresses are just so much more romantic and exciting and cool.
Do you know who I am?
You're Professor Ozpin. You're the headmaster at Beacon.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You want to come to my school?
More than anything.
Well, okay.
Oh, I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me. This is the best day ever!
Wow, that was easy.
But I'm so proud of you!
Really, sis, it was nothing.
What do you mean? It was incredible!
I got moved ahead 2 years. I don't want people to think I'm special or anything.
2 years, wow.
But you are special.
The robbery was led by nefarious criminal Roman Torchwick, who continues
Roman
to evade
Torchwick.
authorities. If you have any information on his whereabouts, please contact the Vale Police Department. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Cyril. In other news, this Saturday's Fauna civil rights protest turned dark when members of the White Fang disrupted the ceremony.
Too much information, man.
Hello and welcome to Beacon.
Who's that?
My name is
The
Glinda
Huntress.
Goodwitch.
Oh,
You are among a
Glinda?
privileged few who have received the honor of being selected to attend this prestigious academy. You have demonstrated the courage needed for such a task. And now it is our turn to provide you with the knowledge and the training to protect our world.
Protect from the monsters? So Signal and Beacon are quite close?
Beacon's our home now.
Oh, they're going to Beacon.
I wonder who we're gonna meet. I just hope
Oh, that's awesome.
Boy.
It's like a massive academy.
Rose, you have puke on your shoe!
Gross.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!
So that guy's name was Yang, I think. I just saw it in the subtitles. Is that the opening song?
They see you as small and helpless. They see you as just a child. Prepare for your finest hour.
Or it's like the ending song. Who's that fiery girl? Awesome. Okay, so from what I understand, the world that these people inhabit is very similar to ours, except apparently people came out of dust and there's monsters running about, and they're the cause why mankind almost went into extinction, as far as I understand. But then they found some kind of power that they called dust, and that's what they used to survive those monsters and create their own civilizations. RWBY thus far has been very lighthearted. I actually did not expect that. I knew that RWBY was going to be CG, but you know, the animation is a lot better than I expected it to be, and the voice acting is very, very good. I really enjoyed the humor. I think RWBY is an astoundingly awesome character, and I've only seen her for like 5 minutes. So there's apparently hunters and huntresses, and people become hunters and huntresses to go into the world and slay monsters or something along those lines. And I guess everyone gets some kind of special weapon that they use against those monsters, and RWBY's is a scythe that also turns into a gun, it seems. And she got that weapon from her uncle, something Crow, I think. his name was Uncle Crow, and she went to Signal Academy where her uncle was a professor of some sort, and he taught her how to use that weapon, which is a very dangerous weapon apparently. So she wanted to go to Beacon Academy, and this huntress whose name was Glinda or something along those lines, she rescued her and took her to some place. I think it could have been the airship that they were on near the end there, but she took her there, and then Professor Osmond came and interrogated her. So I guess there's this possibility of there being these factions in the show. Roman Torchwick called her Red, so I'm guessing it could have been that he just didn't know her name and just called her Red, but it can also be that there's factions and, red, white, yellow, and blue, and thus the title, and she belonged to the red faction and he belonged to the white faction. But he also had that fiery girl whose face we didn't see at all, and she was quite powerful too. So I'm not quite sure what the world is like. We're just getting started, so there's a lot to be learned here, but they dropped a lot of information in this short episode. It was only 10 minutes, and they were dropping names and terms left and right. So there's apparently this White Fang faction who are troublemakers, and I'm positive we're gonna stumble across them, at least in this volume. I don't really have much to talk about right now because it was just the first episode or the first chapter, but it was wonderful. It was really funny, surprisingly enough. The voice acting is very good, and I know they didn't really have that big of a budget, but the animation is phenomenal for what it is. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to binge this one because it is so good. What's interesting about the show is that the episodes vary in length significantly. The first one is 12 minutes, and I believe the second one is around 6 minutes. It could be that the ending or opening song, whatever it was near the end, it's not included in those, but I know that the second and third chapters are supposed to be one part. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really enjoying the show right now. I hope you guys stick around and watch this with me, but that's it for me for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.